Like all the major players on the world stage, Ducati offers, relatively, street-friendly models in the 959 Panigale and 959 Panigale course for 2019. This pair showcases the Italian giant's performance chops from the brushed-up stressed skin structure all the way down to the newly tuned innards of the 955 cubic centimeters engine to compete against the other top-shelf, race bike-like offerings. Top-shelf electronics finish off the package to give them all the rider aids and safety systems you can reasonably expect at almost any price point, so you have a chance of keeping it dirty side down while you raise your riding game. You can't really see much of it, but the engine is still the metaphorical gem while the rest of the bike is just the setting. No matter which model you pick, you'll get the same 955cc power plant. It's a Duke, so naturally, it runs the signature desmodromic valve train that uses a pull-closed cam rather than a return spring to close the poppets in the 4 valve heads, a system that eliminates the harmonic valve float you can get with the more common closure. Once upon a time, the Desmo system was a relatively high-maintenance item, but the factory has it tuned for a 7,500-mile service interval that fits with the other regular service considerations. The liquid-cooled L-twin plant is massively over-square with a 100mm bore and 60.8mm stroke, and it comes with a sizzling hot, 12.5:1 compression ratio that demands only the finest road champagne. New conrods connect to the pistons via diamond-like carbon-treated wrist pins, and in the bottom end we find a new crank journal oiling system that marks a first for a Super Quattro engine. Dual, 62mm oval throttle bodies manage the induction with a pair of injectors per cylinder and a ride-by-wire throttle control and a host of rider aids that include traction and engine brake control along with a power modes function that lets you tailor the power delivery. Power flows through a slipper clutch adding yet another layer of protection for the rear contact patch, and the 6-speed transmixer comes with the Ducati Quick Shift feature that allows for seamless shift sans clutch actuation. What does that get us? Well, the mill churns out a solid 150 ponies at 10,500 RPM with 75 pound-feet of torque at a lofty 9 grand even to turn in a top speed of 169 miles per hour, if you have the nerve for it. The base 959 Panigale rolls for $15,495 in Ducati red or Arctic white silk. If you want that coarse yummy goodness, be prepared to shell out $17,895 in the red white or black coarse livery.